pick a card reading with the New Connections deck. So this is available on my website, and I will pop the link up in a moment on the screen so you can get a link to that. Now, what I thought we could do today is the pick a cards. I'm going to place up on the screen soon what the group 1, 2, and 3 will look like, so you can pick your groups. Now, the idea for this is that this will be a timeless reading, so it will be content on my channel, so if people land on it, they can use it at any time. So it's not just going to be used in the live today, it's also going to be used as content for timeless readings around love and around mediumship. So this is my first live on my own. Normally I go live with the spiritual chicks, and we kind of split the jobs that we do. So today I'll be doing everything on my own. Now, when I'm reading today, I won't be looking at any comments. I will just be doing the readings and concentrating and just doing a reading like I normally would for a pick of cards. So I am doing readings today live, be just going back through some of my comments. I've had requests for more live content from myself, and so that way I can interact with the people and just say hi, the people that are popping in. I will be reading comments just in the intro, and then when I go on to the pick a card readings, I will be just turning the comments off and just focusing on the readings, and then I will be looking back at the readings, the comments again once I've finished doing the readings. There's Joyski. Hi Joyski. Welcome. Actually, I wouldn't mind picking doing a spread for you at the end, because I know I'm doing one for you today. So we're doing love at the moment, but I think at the end when I finish, I might pull a couple of cards. And if I run out of time, because I'm going live with the spiritual chicks after this, then I will do that reading with the spiritual chicks. But I do apologize for forgetting that one last week, but I have remembered it to do for today. So thank you for joining me. I can see a few people popping in now. Just want to say hi to everybody. So this is a pick a card reading. It will be timeless, so that way it'll be content on my channel around love and around mediumships reading. So I'm checking comments at the moment, but then I'm going to be turning them off, and I'm going to put on the screen your groups, group 1, 2, or 3. So you can choose them as we go, and being here present in the live, thank you, Joyski, you will be able to perhaps influence the readings. So if you're sitting here watching the readings live, and I can see some people already coming onto the live, you may actually influence what comes out in the pick a group readings. So you'll be watching through the different groups, and you may actually get something from every group. If you're watching through today, you may get a message from each of the groups. Now, the idea today is, because I've had a lot of these sets going out in the mail, I've been getting lots of notifications on my phone to say Australia Post telling me that your delivery has been received. So your dispatch package that I've done has been received. So I can tell a lot of people are starting to receive their decks. Now, what they're getting, the people that have ordered this deck, is they get this, I believe it's 80 cards, 80 cards in this deck. And it's got the beautiful little messages on there, but it's also got a medium message down the bottom. So if it's a medium reading, and I'm going to go over both ways to read these cards today. That's the other thing, that while I'm doing these readings, is because I need more content around these cards, just to help people while they're learning to use these cards and bonding with the cards. They can kind of follow through on how we use the mat. You do not need to use the mat, but it does come included in your package when you purchase this, the cards here, the deck here. So what it does is, you've got your basic reading. You can see a little key down the bottom which says your general reading. So you follow through with the first word on the sentence, which is obviously here it says past, present, future, and you follow that through if you're just doing a general read. If you're doing a love read, it's the middle one, and it just talks about what is not working, what's the future of your relationship, and you just follow that one through if you're doing a love reading. If you're doing a medium reading, you follow through with the bottom words here on the mat. So that would be whether the person's male or female, how they passed, any initials or dates that's relevant, also things about their personalities, any messages that they have for you, and any dates that's important around their passing or their lives. So I will be I'm hopefully be able to do a lot more of these. I'm not sure how a live is going to go. It's very different for me doing a live by myself, but I'm about to get into the readings. Now, I've turned on super chats today for the first time. I've never used it. I don't know how it works. So today the magic number for the super chats will be 111. So if you want to super chat $1.11, that will just let me know that the super chats work, because I don't really know how they work, but that's our magic number for today. Now, as I said, I'm not going to be reading any comments while I'm doing the reading. I'm just going to do a live pick a card reading. So how I would normally film the content and do the readings, I'm just going to do that. So you'll get to see me doing my energy charging when I need to charge up the energy. Sometimes if I need to bring it in much stronger, I breathe it in and I just pause to do those things. So sometimes I'll cut that out of the videos when I edit, where if I'm taken a moment just to really bring the energy through a lot stronger, I'll just cut those little bits out because you don't need to see that. But this is live, so if I have to do that today, you will see those things. You'll see kind of behind the scenes on what I do when I do the picker cards, which will be fun. Okay, so I'm going to pop on the screen now the picker card, the groups that you have. Now, these are the pre-selected cards. There we go, and I just hid that, so I've got to put it back on again. There we go. This is the groups 1, group 2, and group 3. So just have a look, see if there's any of those that resonate with you. So any of those images on the screen, group 1, 2, or 3. As you'll see, the link before is a QR code that takes you through to my website to purchase this package. Completely up to you, but it just gives you those details there. Now, take a moment. So we're just waiting for you to think about which one you want if you're looking at group 1, 2, or 3. So this is for the people that come in for the timeless readings after the live. So this will be a timeless reading. So this will be available if it reaches your feed, then it will be significant for you. So all you need to do is take a moment, take a breath, see which one resonates with you most today. Is that group 1, group 2, or group 3? Okay, let's begin your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with group 1. Okay, and the card that you've pulled today, group 1, is called Feels Like Home. You are my world, and a feeling of being comfortable. So what I'm picking up for that around you, group 1, is a sense that, let me just tap in here with these cards too, just to make sure. Okay, just wanted to let the cards know what I'm doing. We're pulling cards for group 1. So as I'm talking, so this card here feels to me like you're searching for your place in the world. You're searching for it could be travel actually. Some people could be looking at travel. It could be travel overseas. It could be thinking about travel, just local travel, traveling because it's the globe. Also could be about feeling a sense of your place in the world. So what's important to you and your place in the world. So where you fit in, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel comfortable. Okay, so when I'm shuffling these cards, I'm just shuffling, I just let them jump. That's how I like to do them, but you don't have to do that. You can just pull, fan, and select. That's completely up to you, but I like to let them jump out. Okay, oh, there we go. That's our last two. Okay, group 1, what is going on with you? Now, as I said, you don't have to use a mat. You can just do it straight. When I do my picker cards, I normally do a 9-card system. So I'll lay 3 cards, 3 cards, 3 cards. I'll start in the center card, and then I'll just work wherever I'm directed to go. Okay. Now, this can be related to love. So this is our love reading here for you, group 1. We're looking more about our relationships and what's going on around our relationships. Okay, so what I'm picking up for you, group 1, is it says be honest. This card here, it says be honest with yourself, and it's also in the past position. So it's about being honest about, how your relationship has gone over the past. So what's really been going on in your relationship. Now I'm feeling in the center card, there's a sense of, we've got the attack card. So that's making me feel like a sense of your self-esteem has been brought down just because of perhaps verbal attack or insensitive words. So it seems to be because we've got weakness next to violent attack. So, and we're talking about relationships here. So what that's making me feel like is that in your relationship, doesn't have to be love relationship. It can be any relationship. We're talking about relationships here. There has been a sense of somebody that's been quite either aggressive or off the rails. So it's like they overreact to things. They blow up, they overreact, and they, don't deal with emotions very well. They get triggered very easily. And it could be you. It could definitely be you but I'm feeling like it's more like it's somebody around you, because the next to the card next to it is saying it's a sense of weakness. It's weakened you in some way. So it's weakened your I'm just hearing immune system, but I'm also hearing that it's weakened your self-esteem. It's weakened your, you know, your energy, your vibration. So what it's done, it's chipped away at you. It's chipped away at your vibration. So your beautiful, beautiful, pure, natural light that you come here with as a child, and your innocence and your purity and that beautiful sparkly light. I feel like somebody around you has been chipping away at that, or in a sense, making you not feel valuable. And again, because we've got the home card, which is about finding your place in the world, feeling comfortable, feeling secure, I feel like these kind of align with each other, because the sense is that you're looking for something that makes you feel safe. So a place that makes you feel safe, a place that makes you feel secure. And by that, I mean a relationship. You're looking for the people in your life to surround you that make you feel secure, make you feel good about yourself. I'm feeling like what's happened, it's almost like a sense of programming. It's a sense of programming where you're so used to hearing, you know, you're hopeless, or you know, it's negative talk to you, that it's almost as we've whittled away at your energy level, and it's making you feel insecure about yourself, and it's also causing you to do that negative self-talk as well. So for some of you, I feel like it could just be that sense of you could be the one that is aggressive to yourself. It doesn't have to be relationships around you. It can be the relationship you have with yourself as well. For some of you, I feel like it's your negative self-talk that is whittling away at your energy level, making you feel insecure, making you feel not good enough, making you feel like you don't fit in the world. So we're bringing back the card here of feeling comfortable, finding your place in the world. So that to me is giving me a sense of, yes, something around you, perhaps a person and their irrational emotions that they don't deal with, is kind of made you feel, the energy feels a little, it feels broken, it feels high, like nerve endings. Like I'm feeling like nerve endings, you know, I'm feeling like, I don't know, I just can't relax. That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's not okay. What I'm feeling is that you want to feel a place where you can feel safe, where you can just relax, where you can just be yourself without having to have the chaos and drama that goes on around you with the relationships around you. So the people around you that explode and, you know, go on with their crazy emotional antics, you've just basically had enough of that. So, and it's saying, let's be honest with yourself. You need to not do any of that self-negative talk that's going on in your head, but you need to work out ways that you can find a safe space, a sanctuary, a place to get away from those people. Because I mean, sometimes sometimes it can be our children, sometimes it can be, you know, parents, sometimes it can be people that we can't get away from. It's people that we don't choose. We haven't chosen them physically. We chose them before we came down here to learn lessons. But in this relationship, in this world, when you meet somebody or a friend or a romantic partner, you kind of have a choice in that. You kind of have a choice as to whether or not you want to be with them. But when it's children or parents, it's like, it is the way it is. So for some people, you can't actually just walk away from it. And I'm not getting any walk away cards. I am getting social groups. So down here, it can be related to social group. Sorry, I just caught my eye on one, and it's just made me go off on a little tangent there. So it's saying that, yeah, sometimes you cannot walk away, but you do need to find sanctuary. It's very important that you can find a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe, where you feel secure. That's what's really coming up for you, group one. Now, what caught my eye then was something was unexpected, or something in shock. So that's making me think, okay, for one thing, it can be related to somebody that's passed over. Okay, what I was going to do was do a second spread on mediums to see if there was anything coming through with the medium read here. But I'm getting here the shock or unexpected. So that can indicate somebody that passed over unexpectedly. It wasn't like an illness that was slow and went on. It was a shock that they passed. It was either a decision they made, or it was an accident, or it was an attack of some sort, because we do have the attack card here, and it happened quickly. Also got the heart card. You can see here now I've transitioned into a medium read after doing the I wasn't quite finished with but I think you got the message, group one, with what's going on around the relationships. The only other two things I had to mention was something about relationships and here about being strong and getting that personal power and that strength back. Now, getting back here to reading on a medium level, I was going to pull new cards for this, but I am feeling like a sense here that this would be, somebody that's passed over on the other side that is, and I'm seeing the letter M here, doesn't have to be a letter M. The message on the card that I'm really pulling through here is in shock. It was unexpected, but for some of you, an M could be significant. Okay, I'm just checking any other letters that's coming through. No other letters. Okay, so, and it could be, the other thing is the heart. It could be heart. So like an unexpected massive heart attack that just instantly took somebody out. Okay, again, because it's telling me friend group, so you see I'm tapping in here. Now, I did pull in at the beginning of, before I started the live, I did pull in a couple of things. I had somebody screaming at me or yelling at me saying my feet, tell them about my feet. So something about either inflammation or circulation around the feet. So I don't feel that's connected to this person, but I feel like I had to mention it. The other one that I was seeing, they were showing me angel wings. So I feel like that's like your symbol that you use to represent that person that's passed over for you. That was the other thing they were giving me, and they were telling me the color orange. So that could have been a third person, like the three people that I was picking up on, but I do not feel like it's this one. Especially the feet. This one feels more like to be an unexpected, quick, something that happened, like an aggressive heart attack here, because this is the aggressive attack. So it's like an aggressive heart attack. They went instantly. And because it's quick here. Okay, so let me just pull in now if there's anything else around this person. So this could be for somebody in the comments, but it could be for somebody just popping in, watching once this is gone to content. Okay, can you tell me anything else about this person, please, on the other side that passed suddenly? Okay, that's too many cards. Okay, so what I normally do when lots of cards fall out like this, I have a peek at them very quickly, but I don't use them, because what it's generally saying is that one or two of these cards, I'm getting two, but the other cards fell out with it. So what I'm getting, and I just quickly go over in my mind what's happening here. You're feeling very lonely. This could have been a person that was very close to you, like a physical connection, and it was a physical connection, like a romantic partner. Now you feel very lonely, and you felt very safe with them. And it's funny that that's come up, because it's about the sense of feeling like looking for home and comfort and safety. You're looking for that sense of the world to feel comfortable and to feel safe, because it feels like this person that passed was your protector. It was, a person that made you feel safe and secure in the world. And I feel like that was their time. It says, they wish they got to spend more time with you, is the message that's come through there. Now, it's funny this, because that's why it's making me feel male, because I feel like they were a protector, a provider, a protector, and they made you feel safe and secure. Now, it's saying that your heart is healing, and I was going to pop these cards away, but it feels like these are the cards that are meant to come through, because they're all kind of just joining up with the sense that's going on here. So what I'm feeling like is a male that passed suddenly, either from an aggressive heart attack or from some kind of attack of some sort. But I'm feeling more inclined to say it's related to the heart. Now, it's okay. They're also saying a fresh new start for you is coming. So a fresh new start, and the words that I'm getting here is I'm happy for you, or I'm happy for you to do that. So it's what they're encouraging you to heal through this and to make a fresh new start. And because I'm feeling like, they're happy for you to do that, or they're saying they're happy for you, is what's going on there. Now, I normally, when I do a medium reading, I pull a card and ask, is it male or female? But I'm sensing strong male energy here anyway. They've told me how they've passed, they've told me their relationship, and they've given you your message. So group one, that is your read. I'm going to move over to group two, because I am on limited time here today. I have another live after this one. So let's take these ones out, and we're going to move on to group two. So let's pop group two's reading. Okay, are we showing? Yep, we're showing group 2. Okay, going to pop these away. Okay, group 2, group 2, group 2. Okay, so we're pulling through relationship readings or any medium readings that want to come through for group 2 today. Okay, what's going on in the relationships for people that have selected group 2? Okay, and you can see here on the link below is where that QR code will take you through to the website to purchase this deck. Now I do apologise, we have a bit going on here today. There's construction going on here. There's a fair bit going on. Okay. Sorry, all that noise has just rattled me a little bit. Let's come back in and tap into your energy. Okay, what I'm feeling for you, group 2. Group 2, group 2. Okay, when I read, I normally just tap into your energy first, see how I feel about what's going on around you. Now you've pulled an extra card here, and that's okay. Oh, we've got marriage and family coming up around you as well. I'm just going to sit them to the side. Okay, group 2, group 2. Okay, what I see going on around you is there's been battles going on with a relationship around you. So two people or people been fighting within your family or marriage, because we've got the family and marriage card here as around you, and it's saying that you're needing time out. So we've got the time alone card here, and it's saying that you're needing time out. So it's also saying it's time to go. So that can indicate that the battles are getting so intense that you may need a little bit of time away from that person to be able to either salvage that relationship or to be able to move on your own. Now, it's going to be different for everybody because it is a group reading. So the energy, I'll just give you the energy of the spread, but so therefore it will resonate differently for everybody. But what the overall sense of this reading is that there's battles going on around you. Could be you with somebody else fighting, and it's saying that you need time out away from that. You need time alone. You need to walk away from that. You need to walk away from the fight, walk away from the battles, or walk away from that person. So whether that's long term or whether that's just short term, just to get some time out away from them, but you're definitely needing to walk away from it. You could just be walking away from the battle. Stop fighting, stop arguing. So that's the other thing that could be going on there. But for some of you, I'm definitely seeing down here, there's a fresh new start coming for you. So that can indicate for some of you that you are kind of breaking away from that situation, breaking away from the fighting and the chaos and the dramas that was going on there. And it's like you're standing in your own ground, because we've got the goddess energy there, and the goddess energy indicates you standing in your own personal power, being strong on your own and being able to get through this on your own. Now, it could be related to marriage and family. That's where the dramas could be. But for some of you, what could be coming is that because it's up the top, it could be something that's either gone on in the past, and then we're moving down in here, and like this is what's happened. You had an ex-partner that you fought a lot with. You left that partner. You can see here you walked away, or he walked away, or she walked away, and now you're on your own. So what's coming up for you is that you've done your healing, you've done your strength work, you've become a strong, independent person on your own, and that means you've been able now to manifest a beautiful, fresh new start for you, and that could involve marriage and family in the future. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, it's that this has already happened to you. You've had the fight's already happened. You've walked away from that person, or you've separated. You are now on your own, but you're coming into in the future down here. Future coming up for you is that you're standing in your own personal power, and you're moving on to marriage and family is coming up for you in the future. Okay, so I'm going to pull new spreads for you for the medium section. Because there was nothing there that was indicating that there was somebody that was passed over. So let's have a look at doing your medium spread group 2. Oh, and what do we have? Nurturing. I know you need compassion now. Nurturing is the card that you've pulled group 2. So nurturing, and it's about nurturing yourself. So when you're either fighting with somebody or there's chaos and drama of fighting, it's that sense of needing to be nurtured, needing to nurture yourself, needing to kind of heal through that, or somebody to put their arms around you and just say everything's going to be okay. It's that sense. So it feels like when you're fighting, you don't get that. And it's like that's the sense that you're needing. So you're either needing to nurture yourself through whatever situation this is, or you're just wanting somebody to put their arms around you and say that everything's going to be okay. So please take a beautiful big blessings from the universe, beautiful big hug around you to say that everything's going to be okay. And the cards that were laid out for you indicated there's some beautiful things coming up for you in the future. It's a fresh new start and it's beautiful new energy for you. Okay, so let's see if there's anyone that wants to come through for group 2, please. Group 2 on the other side. We've got a male that's coming through. There's a male on the other side. He's a kind of middle-agey man. He's not an older man. He's not a young man. He's a kind of in that middle age. I don't know, from I guess 30 to 60, I guess, in that middle age area there. I'm sorry if I've insulted anyone about what middle age is, but I'm feeling like he's not like a teenager. He's like past that. He like he would have had a relationship with somebody. But he's not an older man that's say retired or had dementia or anything. But here I've got here brain. This is the brain card. The brain card does normally indicate, it can indicate something wrong with the brain. Could be something like MS or head issues, something to do with head issues. So like, concussions or something, head knock or something going on with the brain. I don't feel it to be dementia because the man doesn't feel to me to be an older man. He feels to be more middle-aged. So I'm not sensing that it's dementia. It's more like something else going on, like a tumor or something else that's going on within the brain. Okay, anything else you can tell me, please? People picked group 2. Now, if this man means anything to you for both group 1 or group 2, please comment down below. So if you're watching this now, celebration, happy times. So this is an anniversary, indicates an anniversary coming up. You can see with these cards, it says down the bottom what the medium message is. So it tells you what the message is for a relationship or a general read, but down the bottom, it tells you what the message is for a medium message. So what this is indicating is that there is some kind of anniversary going up around either the passing of this person, or you could be coming to your first anniversary. It could be coming to you like your 2 years or 3 years, or there's some kind of anniversary coming up. Could also be like an anniversary, wedding or birthday of this person that's passed over. It's coming up into the month of this person's birthday, or perhaps your wedding anniversary or something like that. So there's some kind of anniversary going on around him. Okay, he is. Now, it could be, I feel like it could be indicating that there is some kind of celebration or some kind of something going on around you, and he's just acknowledging that. So, it could be like somebody within the family is getting engaged, or there's some kind of, okay, he's saying that he left babies behind, so he has family. This man has family, has children, and that's what I'm feeling like. It's like he's yeah, what I'm getting is that he is recognizing some kind of celebration that's going on with the children. So perhaps the children have got an award, or they've won some sporting event, or there's something that's to celebrate with the child. And this man is stepping in and saying he's there. He can see it. He's watching the children grow. He's watching, everything happen with whatever celebrations that's going on with the children, and he's just acknowledging that he's there and that he's seeing this, and he's being part of the celebrations, and like from the other side, he's still celebrating their successes from the other side. Now I feel like it's more like the children rather than you. I feel like it's some kind of successes around the children. It could be graduation, it could be anything really, but some kind of celebration that he's just aware of. Okay, any message that you'd like to bring forward? What message would you like to say? Okay, there's an A letter here. A letter could be significant. A letter and an R letter could be significant to you, could be significant to the person that's on the other side. Okay, so he's saying that somehow someone else involved. So I don't know if you've got a new partner and like he's acknowledging that, but he's saying that somehow, in some way, somebody else is involved in this situation, and he's just acknowledging that, or it's to do with his passing. Now, this is a Cancer card, so it can indicate that it could have been like brain cancer or tumor. I did mention tumor, but he's saying, yeah, cancer, and it could be related to around the brain. Okay, any message that you'd like to bring forth, please? How's that time going? Beautiful. Okay, let's see. We've got a couple of cards here for you, group 2. Okay, they're saying it's a beautiful. They had a beautiful connection that's beyond the physical. It was, and I feel like what I'm getting from that sense is that you still have a connection with them, and he's thankful and grateful for that. He's saying it's a beautiful connection that we have, even though he's on that side and you're on this side, and that's like the physical. So he's saying it's more than just physical. You still have a connection. You're still connected to each other, even though you've gone separate ways. So here's a card of separate ways. Even though, you know, he's on the other side and you're on this side still, you're still on the earth plane. He's saying you're still connected. You're still, and he still is attracted to you, is what he's saying. So this is about attraction, and he's still attracted to you. Still likes. It's like your energy is magnetic, is what I mean about that. It can be like physical attraction, but I'm getting that it's like that magnetic energy, still like magnetized and attracted to you in that way. So he's still around you on a magnetic kind of way. He's drawn to you. He's drawn to be around you, likes to be around you. So that's the message for you, group 2. Hope you got something out of that. If any of this makes sense to you, just put a comment down below. Okay, let's have a look at group. We just lost a card. Let's have a look at group 3. Okay, group 3. Group 3, what have you selected? Oh, you've selected the cupcake. So sweet. It says, you melt my heart, kind and loving. This card here, the sugar sweet, let me just tap into this card and let them know what we're doing. I just have them on the ground. Some people knock, I just give them a little tap and just let them know what we're doing. So we're getting messages for group 3, anything around love, relationships, or people on the other side, relationships on the other side for people in group 3. Now, it's with this card of sugar sweet, it can indicate somebody that has a sweet tooth, somebody that has problems with their diet, as in, I don't mean like dieting, I mean their nutrition and what they're putting in their mouth. So they have a problem with eating too many things that are sugary, or foods that are sweetened. Can also be, I'm hearing, you're not aware about how much artificial sweeteners are just in regular type foods that you can be addicted to. Okay, now I'm just going to pop these ones here up the top here. This one wants to sit over here. Well, we've pulled you a medium message, group 3. Okay, you've pulled a medium message straight away. I'll come back and do you a relationship read, but this is a medium read. Okay, what I'm getting here is that this person didn't get to say goodbye. So this person, it was quick. It's saying here it's quick. It was a quick, perhaps an accident relating to either a road accident or a vehicle accident, something around an accident. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, what they're coming through emotional. This is could have been a recent passing because they're coming through a little bit emotional. There's some emotions here around this. Now, they're saying that they didn't get to say goodbye. It was a quick, and they said they should have done things differently. They should have made changes in some way, or they should have done something differently, is what they're saying. That was a message. Now, the card here of opposite directions, I feel like could be related to like maybe like a head-on, you know, like a cards going in opposite direction. That's the sense that it's giving me. It's like a collision with maybe another car, but something in an opposite direction, something going the opposite direction. Okay, what else can you tell me? But they're generally saying they should have changed. They should have done things differently. They shouldn't have done things the way they did. Sorry, I'm not going to read all those cards. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, what the message is, what they're saying here is the Nurturing Compassion card, which was the card that group 2 had selected. So if you've stuck around on the live, this could be related to you as well. That's female energy. This feels female. I've got 3 female cards running down the middle here. Okay. We've got the commitment card. So we've got here somebody that was, and this is the letter N and the letter D and the letter G, giving me lots of letters, letter V. So any of those letters could be significant to either you or to them. Sorry, I just paused for a minute there. Now it's saying that you're feeling lost without them, or they feel, they actually, what the sense that they're giving me is that they felt a little bit lost on their crossing, on their passing. So they're giving me a feeling of, kind of what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing somebody stepping away from an accident and they're wandering around, they're feeling dazed, they're feeling lost, and they it's like they can't believe this has happened. They're not sure what's happened. It's like, and here with the head card as well, it's giving me something around like head trauma here as well, and it's a sense of feeling they're just shocked. They just can't believe it. They couldn't believe it happened. It was just, they felt dazed, they felt confused, they just felt lost when they passed over. The crossing was quite sudden and they weren't prepared for it in any way. Okay, but female energy, let's just see if they've got a message for you, because they're just telling me mostly about their crossing, their passing. Okay, any message that they want to bring. Okay, changes of home or location. So what they're saying is that you could be looking at unfavorable results. So if you're thinking about changing your home situation, something about your home, something about your living situation, that's going to be a favorable outcome, is what they're saying for you. Now, okay, they're saying that you're feeling very, I'm sensing loneliness. This person, it's like they've put a very big hole in your heart. There's a very big hole in your heart because of this person. They're saying that they're proud of how well you're doing without them. They're proud of you for getting through this. They're proud of you, but they can sense that there's a very lonely feeling, very, very lonely feeling. And that's a long time. It's been going on for a long time. This is the longevity card, or it's going to go on for a long time. This is not, and it says time is needed. So I feel like this is not a hole that's going to be filled. You know, they say how time heals all wounds. Well, I feel like this is not the case in this situation. I feel like I'm not even sure if you'll really ever feel that hole that's there. That's the sense that they're giving me. It's like it's a long life. This is a longevity thing. This is a thing that's going to be going on for a long time. Okay, I am feeling feel a kind of emotional from this one as well. Maybe even more so, I think, because it's a female energy that I'm picking up on. It's giving me like a deeper sense of emotions. Not that males don't have emotions. They definitely, on the other side, they definitely have emotions. But I'm definitely feeling that gentle, delicate energy here around this person. But they're saying, time is needed, and it could be like they're proud of you. They're proud of you for getting through this every day, like getting through just each day in the best way that you can do, even though you're feeling very lost inside. Is what I'm feeling around this. Okay, the same patience, but I just feel like. And they're pleading here. They're like, please. They're saying, please. I'm not sure what it is that they're asking you here, but they're saying, I don't know if it's like, please forgive me, please forgive yourself, please. There's some kind of they just want you better. They just want you to feel safe, or they can see what you're going through each day, and they're just wanting you to help you get through it. They just want to help you through it. Okay, so I need to give you your reading group 3 because we haven't done that, and I'm just about out of time here. I did not expect to go this long. Normally when I do the pick of cards, I actually do 40 minutes. This one has gone, we're at 40 minutes already, and I have still got your reading to do. Okay, let's do a message for group 3. Okay, I want to thank all those spirits that came through. I did feel at the beginning that there was 3 spirits there. But I do want to thank all those spirits for coming through. So if any of these, you recognize any of these as you're watching this video, if it lands in your feed, then please comment below, because it's really important to acknowledge our spirit friends as they come through. Okay, I feel the energy shift already. That person has stepped away. I felt the change as they moved away. Okay, we've got a bit of male energy here as well going on. So let's see. I'm going to leave that one to the side. Strong male energy. Okay, so I have, it seems to be what I'm getting is like there's like a few males still standing on the other side, wanting to come through. But I'm not going to actually be able to get through everybody that's on the other side. So I do apologize for that. Okay, but what I'm getting for you, this is group 3 on a relationship level. Now, you've got the card of soulmate, so you're coming up to a relationship that's meant to be. Either you're in a relationship that's meant to be in your soulmates, because I'm seeing the soulmates card and the long-term commitment, mated for life. So you're either in a relationship where you are meant to be together and you're mated for life, or that's coming up for you around you. And it's going to be a beautiful physical connection. So it is a romantic relationship. So sometimes when we talk about relationships and soulmates, doesn't have to be romantic partners, because a soulmate can be anybody. It can be a friend that you've gone through life with, and you're working through things together. It can be like a parent or a child, or any kind of relationship that can be a soulmate to you. But what I'm definitely getting in this reading group 3 is that there's a beautiful physical connection. A physical connection does indicate I see also for you, even though you're very committed in this relationship, you're still very strong. You're still your own person, and I feel like it's got a really good, nice balance of being able to be yourselves, be each other. You be yourself around the other person, so you can still be your true self. You don't have to change your ways. You don't have to pretend to be what you are, and that's a message for some people too. Don't pretend to be something you're not in a relationship, because you can't build a long-term relationship. These are the people that are coming into new relationships. You can't build a long-term relationship on a lie, so on a weak foundation. So that I'm just feeling that sense of in this relationship, for the people that have been together, it's a sense of you can be yourselves. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else. You can be very comfortably be yourselves while you're with each other. Now, I do see children for you, so whether you have children at the moment, but I do see this relationship bringing children in as well. So it's like it's a fun, playful energy as well. This is a card of a social group. It's like this person's your best friend as well. It's like you have this very fun connection together. So it's like a romantic relationship. So this is a beautiful partner that I can see around you. So either that you're already in the relationship that you're meant to be in, or for some of you, you're about to attract this beautiful new relationship. So thank you for joining me, group 3. Hope this resonates with you. Hope you got something from this reading. Let's turn this off now and just have a look. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to check in. Oh, we've got some comments. I'm just checking through. So let's have a look. Oh, hi, Liz. I'll see you very soon. Actually, I'll probably see a lot of you very soon, because we're going over to the Spiritual Ticks to do our readings over there. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. So thank you all for joining me. I've got about 15 minutes before I have to go, so that will give me time to go and have a cup of tea before our meeting, before we go live over on the Spiritual Chicks channel. So that's also has been pre-scheduled in my YouTube channel, and also in the Spiritual Chicks YouTube channel. Thank you, Joyski. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Grammy. That's all I can see on my comments at the moment. I can't move them up and down, but that's what I've. So I hope you all got something. Sherry shows group 3. Oh, nice. That's good. Very good. I'm just reading through some of these comments. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you for joining me for my first live here and reading through my connections deck. Thank you for everybody that's purchased the deck. And as I said before, there's been lots of notifications that people have been receiving their decks in the mail. They got all posted overseas and they're all starting to receive their decks now. So I'm going to be putting up some tutorial videos on here, so we can just run through the cards here so you can get a better understanding of them. Now, I don't have guidebooks because I don't believe in guidebooks. I don't like, I feel like it blocks your flow. So when you're reading a guidebook, or when you're reading, you're actually in the right brain. So you're in your right brain. And what happens to me when I read really deep is I start forgetting what I've said. I forget what the question is. It's because I am so deep in that right brain that I'm really in that section of, being able to read deep. So then when you come out of that to go and grab a book and open it up and start reading, you're switching your brain straight back over to left side logic. So it's like, that's why I don't believe in guidebooks. You can't come out of that right brain over to that left brain and start reading. Once you're reading, you want to go deeper and deeper into that right brain. So that's why I don't do guidebooks. So what I do is I'm going to have lots of videos up on where we look at different ways to lay out, different ways to read, what the different cards mean, how to get deeper with each of the cards. So, but I doing this also with the lives with this deck, I think it's really going to help people that have bought the deck to be able to see how they interact and how to read from them. So thank you so much for joining me for my first live, and I'm sure I'm going to see you all over on the next live. So bye for now, and let me see if I can